$6.15 fucking cents for a half a pound of Greek hot sweet peppers. What the hell? Is this what you voted for? The highest fucking food cost I've ever seen in my entire life? $9 for some damn pizza sauce. $10 fucking for a small bag of Starbucks coffee. Oh my god. Got a dang sweet treat for the dog. $20. Sweet treat for the dog. Sorry. $20. I guess you're gonna have to just find me fucking stinking. Cause look at that. Clearance. $8.39. I'm telling you right now. We're going to be paying $100,000 for a loaf of bread before this administration is over. The same administration that told us that on day one energy prices would come down, that the war in the Ukraine would be over, that the price of gas and food and it's all going to be a miracle. And if you go on their Instagram page right now, they're telling you it is a miracle. Only we can see. Our wallets know.
My groceries are so expensive under Biden. I'm voting for Trump because of the economy. People were complaining about their groceries nonstop during last year's election cycle. Well, guess what? Our groceries are about to get a lot more expensive, and if you're a Trump supporter, this is what you voted for. What if I told you this surge from your salad bowl to your coffee cup was the result of Trump's foolish tariff war? Wholesale vegetable prices shot up nearly 40%. Spike experts say that stems from a new tariff on imports. This could drive up your grocery store bill as well as your restaurant bill. Do you like steak and beef? Because guess what? It's about to get a lot more expensive too. In July, ground beef hit a record at $6.34 per pound, and steak is nearly $11.88 per pound. That's way more expensive than any time under Biden. Do you like coffee? Because brace yourself, it is also about to get a lot more expensive. Coffee prices have surged 12% since last year. Since then, the data shows a 14.5% price increase. Why? Because the Trump administration slashed coffee's duty-free status and slapped a 50% tariff on raw beans from Brazil, the U.S.'s largest supplier. The result, your coffee of choice is about to get a price hike. Let's zoom out for a second. These aren't isolated incidents. These tariffs are part of what's being called the most aggressive trade assault since the 1930s. Guess what followed that? Across the board, from fresh produce to cars, the average U.S. household is looking at $2,400 to $5,000 extra per year in groceries alone. Can you afford that? Core inflation, excluding food and energy, is still roaring at about 3%, even while gas and some items have eased a little bit. Tariffs are a big reason why the price relief isn't coming anytime soon. So let's be clear. Tariff proponents claim foreign countries are paying the cost, but that's not what's happening. Studies show that American households bear almost the entire burden. The CBO projects price hikes, lost income, and reduced GDP. Economists across the spectrum, 80% or more, agree tariffs hurt more than they help. So here's the harsh truth. Your weekly shopping trip is increasing, and it's the casualty of political theater. Gamble masquerading as policy. Tariffs wrapped in promises, protection, but delivering rising bills. Your produce, your beef, your morning coffee, all caught in the crosshairs. We will be paying the price. What scares me the most is that Trump is going to look you in the face and tell you that prices have never been better. He's going to tell us that the economy is going to be roaring. Anyone that disagrees with him, he's going to discount them, calling them an enemy of the state, enemy of America. What does that sound like to you? Does someone like that sound like a leader? Does someone like that sound like someone you want in charge?
Hell no.
At midnight tonight, a Trump tax goes into effect. 25% on goods from Mexico, 25% on goods from Canada, 20% on goods from China. So what does this mean? To listen to Trump, you would think these countries are going to be paying these taxes into our treasury, but that's not how a tariff works. Basically, when you place a tariff on goods, say to Canada, Canada doesn't pay it, you pay it. The person importing the goods pays it, and then they pass on that cost to you. So if you're going to buy a car after midnight, you might pay $12,000 in this Trump tax. You're going to pay more for your food. Any food that comes from Canada or Mexico, you're going to pay more for your house, for housing construction costs. All of these costs are going to go up thanks to Donald Trump. It's why the market right now is tanking. And if you don't think 25% of a Trump tax is enough, I've got other news for you. He is promising another tariff, another Trump tax on April 2nd, which he says, have fun. Well, I don't know about you, but paying higher prices doesn't sound like much fun to me. If you want a further explainer on tariffs, here's a good scene from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
The tariff bill, the Hawley-Smoot Tariff Act, which anyone raised or lowered, raised tariffs in an effort to collect more revenue for the federal government. Did it work? Anyone? Anyone know the effects? It did not work, and the United States sank deeper into the Great Depression.
Well, and as Ferris would say, life moves fast, and if you don't stop and look around every now and then, you just might miss it. You're not going to miss these higher prices. Sad enough, you're going to find out just what they look like come midnight.
Grocery prices are now extremely high in USA. Why? My name is Lick. In today's video, we are going to talk about why many Americans, Latinos, Black Americans are now complaining about how grocery prices are now extremely high because of Trump. We got a more video like this. Remember that credit goes to the owner of the video. I will come back with a comment.
A new report this week from Accountable US proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that those rising prices you're seeing at the grocery store, which over the last 12 months have risen on average 3%, the prices of certain goods like beef, poultry, fish, eggs, those have risen by more than 10%. But the reason for it, this new report confirmed based on information from grocery store chains, is all because of Donald Trump's trade war. Those tariffs that he says are bringing in billions and billions of dollars. Do you know where those billions and billions are coming from? They're coming from your bank account. When you go to the store and buy your cornflakes, or you buy your steaks, or you buy your fish, or you buy your vegetables, you are the one paying the money that Donald Trump is bragging about bringing into the federal government. It is, as I've said, a Trump tax, and we're all paying it. And the grocery store, the CEOs of these grocery store chains have admitted on recent earnings calls, as recently as Tuesday of this week, by the way, that it's because of Donald Trump. We have had the CEOs of Walmart, CEO Doug McMillon, by the way, Kroger's CEO or CFO Todd Foley, Albertsons CEO Susan Miller, Costco CEO Gary Millerchip, all of them have admitted to shareholders that yes, we're raising prices. Consumers are gonna pay more. Home Depot did it last week, and it's all because of Donald Trump's tariffs. Now, Walmart's CEO actually admitted, he's like, look, we're better positioned, and this is what he said in the earnings call, we're better positioned than really anybody else to absorb the costs, so we're not going to have to raise our prices as much as others, allegedly, but we're still going to raise prices. Technically, Walmart wouldn't have to raise prices at all, and they'd still be a very profitable company. The same could be said of any of these others. Costco, Kroger, Albertsons, Publix, all of these, Home Depot, they would still turn a profit, it just wouldn't be as much. But at the same time, they shouldn't have to lose money because Donald Trump doesn't understand economics and Donald Trump doesn't understand international trade. I have no sympathy for the CEOs and the shareholders. I want them to lose money. I would love that.
That's true.
But at the same time, I do get their rationale like, well, why should we take a hit because this guy's a dumbass? Makes sense, right? Unfortunately, we're the ones who end up paying it, the ones least able to absorb these cost increases. So you pay more to feed your children. Back to school shopping this year increased by double-digit percentages, over 50% more than what you paid for back to school shopping last year, according to reports. More than 50% of families reported having to go into debt to do their back to school shopping for their children. And the one thing I want everyone in this country to remember, I don't care who you voted for. I do. But regardless, we're all...
So this is all MAGA has now. So they're talking about the gas prices, talking about grocery store prices still being high. And now they're like, well, didn't you guys say that you always get the next president's economy? Yeah. That's exactly what we said the whole time. That's why when Trump was saying that he could fix prices on day one, we were telling you that that's impossible. And now, ooh, But it's so funny, you're pointing fingers back at us saying, oh, well, didn't you say that you inherited it? Yeah, said the whole time. So what, now you agree with us? He lied to you. You voted for a liar who could not bring prices down day one. That's the whole point of this. I didn't say it. There's not one liberal that said they could make that happen. Because they can't make it happen. Because that's impossible. And we all knew it. That's why we didn't vote for the guy that said he could do it. He was lying to you. So don't defend a liar. He lied. He didn't lower prices. He couldn't lower prices, but he said he would. That's a lie. So don't blame us. We knew they would stay high and get higher. So we said the whole time.
You know, when people voted for Trump, they were expecting him to, to decrease the price from different items in USA. But when he put pressure on China, Mexico, Canada, people thought this is going to make money for the country. But they forget that the producer of the product, they don't care. When you increase their taxes, they increase the product price too. So when it's come to USA, people from USA, they are the one who was going to pay those money. What you know, Trump is stealing from the people of United States. We got another one. Let's watch it. I come back with a comment.
CNN's data analyst Harry Enton labeled Donald Trump as the most influential president this century. He even went on to note that the United States average tariff rate shot up from 2% under the Biden administration to nearly 18%, the highest since the 1930s.
Lock in, fuck niggas. We about to fact check this shit. First, if you fuck with me, make sure you check out that podcast. Let's get it. What the hell are you talking about? Anyone telling you that Donald Trump's tariff is making America richer again is lying to you. So it is true that Donald Trump's tariffs did bring over $100 billion in revenue to the United States. And yes, America is making more revenue from these tariffs compared to it was last year. It also mentions that it will increase revenue by $2 trillion in 10 years. The problem is that the one big beautiful bill is going to cost us $3.5 trillion. Not to mention that Donald Trump's tariffs has played a major role when it comes to the inflation and interest rates staying up. Inflation increasing clearly shows that companies are passing the tariff taxes towards the consumers, and the Fed's increased interest rates to combat inflation rates from going up. And despite the increase in revenue, we're still spending the same amount of money we did last year. I thought we were supposed to be saving money.
I'm going to show you the prices of basic groceries today. Ground beef, $18.99 for 3 pounds. Say you don't want 3 pounds. Ground beef for 1 pound, $7.49. We have lunch meat, and this is on sale. This is the lunch meat. Okay. Cheese, $6.99 for this fake ass American cheese. Philadelphia cream cheese, $4.29 for a block of cream cheese. We have block cheese, $6, y'all, $6. We have the Kroger brand butter, $9.79, but it's on sale for 10 cents off. You need some orange juice? You better get your own damn oranges and squeeze that shit. $14. You want a smaller one? Still gonna cost you $9.29. Even smaller? Oh, this one's on sale, but $4.49? That's still a lot. And let's move over to the infamous eggs that MAGA voted for. $11.19 for 18 motherfucking eggs. And y'all bitches want to sit here and say, it was Joe Biden. Get fucked. Look at that. You want to move over? You don't want 18 eggs? Too expensive? Well, too fucking bad, bitch, because 12 of them's going to cost you $8. You want some motherfucking corn? Well, you better be ready to pay $3.30 a can. You like you some Fruit Loops? Well, they're on sale, but you gotta buy 3 boxes to get it for $2.49. But if you just want to buy 1 box, it'll be $4.49. But regular price, $5.49 for a box of Fruit Loops.
You need you some flour? Well, it's on sale for $5.59, but damn, that's still a high-ass price. But maybe you only want a little baby-ass thing of flour, you know? You still gotta spend $4. I'm not even gonna show you the prices of the seasonings because you MAGA followers don't even season your food. So, ain't no point. And for all you hoes that said, you don't need to be drinking soda, you need to be drinking water. Do you see that? $10.99 for 24 waters. Now here's what I need to show you because some of y'all didn't get it last time. Math wasn't your strong suit. It's buy two, get one free. So you are still gonna be spending $12.99 per case. And you have to buy two of them to get one free. You have to spend $26 to get one free. And for people who like to snack, 8-ounce bag of chips, now it is on sale for $6. 8-ounce bag of chips, original price $7.50. Ain't no fucking way. Kroger brand peanut butter, $5.79. For some basic bitch bread, $4.99. Go up and get whole wheat for $3.99. You guys like getting them chips for your kids, huh? Look at this. $24.99, but it's on sale for 50 cents off. Can you believe that? Damn. You get to save 50 whole cents. The point of me making this video is to show you that your candidate lied to you. He did not lower grocery prices on day one like he said. Majority of you voted for him based off of these lies that he promised you, and you're getting played and you're mad about it. So I had to come to the grocery store and show you the real prices of everything. So the next time you go grocery shopping and you wondering, damn, that shit costs a lot of money, you can thank Donald Trump and his cult following MAGA.
We have seen many videos, from different people where they are talking about how the price has been, increased. But the day you voted for Trump, you never thought this guy is going to do this. Because even though now you can put him on TV, you can say, now prices are better than, now we have a better price when you compare to the Biden time. Because this is always what he said. But the truth is, the price is extremely high these days. So I hope you liked today's video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, share, and comment. See you on another one.